Hi. This is Currency C-Drama. We will review Chinese drama The Princess and the Werewolf Part 5. Chi Pa insisted on finding out the real culprit who framed him, and he already had a plan. So, Kui Mu Lang followed her plan and asked Lu Jun to call all the court ladies to the prison, including Bai Kei and Dai. And Kui Mu Lang has also secretly decided that if the real culprit cannot be found out, then he might as well be a faint king and keep Chi Pa no matter what. With that said, he planned to go to the prison to accompany Chi Pa. Even if the elder was really alarmed, he still had to do her a favor. Afterwards, Kui Mu Lang came to the prison and handed Chi Pa a bottle of medicine to repel insects and ants. Chi Pa randomly sprinkled the medicine powder all over his body, and when he saw that there was still some left, he also sprinkled some on himself and Kui Mu Lang. Hearing that Kui Mu Lang was going to stay with him in the prison, Chi Pa hurriedly declined the kindness, and quickly hid back. Kui Mu Lang thought that Chi Pa was afraid of him, and couldn't help showing displeasure on his face. Chi Pa quickly explained that he was actually thinking about him. He is the king of beasts, and it is somewhat illegal to accompany a suspect in the prison. On the night of the assassin's assassination, Chi Pa touched the other's chest, and the feeling was still fresh in his memory. So, she touched the breasts of all the maids one by one, but she couldn't find that familiar feeling. It turned out that He Tang had already made preparations and tied up her breasts with clog strips. Seeing that Chi Pa couldn't find any evidence for a long time, Dai Dai preemptively ordered Chi Pa to be detained. Chi Pa hurriedly interrupted, saying that he still has evidence. She took out a lock of hair and said it was a strand of hair that Chun'er tore off from the murderer the day Chun'er was pushed down the well. Butterfly snatched the hair and threw it to the ground, insisting that Chi Pa was the murderer. No matter what Chi Pa explained, she remained indifferent, and even ordered Chi Pa to be put in prison as a deposit and asked to be executed at another day. Knowing that Kui Mu Lang Jia sent people out to find the owner of the hair, He Tang came to the prison at night, intending to kill people to silence her. Unexpectedly, she has already fallen into the trap set by Chi Pa. Here, Butterfly and Bai Kei acted quickly, and quickly destroyed He Tang's contact point and found some medicinal residues. After investigation, the formula of these medicinal residues was 70% similar to the poison that caused the orcs to go berserk 5 years ago. Kui Mu Lang couldn't help guessing that perhaps the mysterious person had discovered that the Lingzu was on Chi Pa's body. Chi Pa studied the map of Huashao City carefully, and wanted to go out from the city gate and return the same way. But at the moment her restraining order has not been lifted, so she had no choice but to go to Kui Mu Lang and ask him to keep his promise to lift her restraining order. Kui Mu Lang was also very forthright, and immediately lifted her ban. Chi Pa smiled happily and left satisfied. Seeing a smile on Chi Pa's face, Kui Mu Lang also smiled. After this incident, Chi Pa's reputation in the palace is getting better and better. On the contrary, Chi Pa is an aggressive butterfly and has received criticism from everyone. Unexpectedly, these words were heard by Dai Dai, and she was furious. Here, Chi Pa found a way to escape from Huashao City, so he hurriedly called Li Xiong to discuss countermeasures. It can be seen that Li Xiong speaks for Kui Mu Lang everywhere, and it seems that he doesn't want to return to Daxia. Chi Pa can't help but doubt his identity. In order to dispel Chi Pa's worries, Li Xiong quickly agreed, promising that he would find a way to send her out of Huashao City. In order for the plan to proceed smoothly, Kui Mu Lang deliberately asked Lu Jun to draw Hongxia away. Because of the token brought by Li Xiong, Chi Pa was able to walk out of the palace of the Beast King. In order to deceive others, she dressed up as a man, and asked Li Xiong to dress up as a woman. Afterward, Li Xiong walked out from behind the door. His face was painted colorfully, and he was still wearing a woman's attire. Chi Pa looked at the shy Li Xiong, and couldn't help showing a satisfied smile. Afterward, she and Li Xiong came to the gate of the city, intending to leave the city with a token. But those guards stared at Li Xiong, as if they wanted to eat him up. Li Xiong was so scared that he hid behind Chi Pa. Chi Pa reacted and asked the guard loudly if he could leave the city. After getting an affirmative answer from the guard, Chi Pa deliberately squeezed Li Xiong's waist and walked out swaggeringly. But even though she left Huashao City, she couldn't find the way back, so she had to stay in a cave to rest temporarily.